clever. Nice. You can actually turn on the solar. Wow, immediately grabbed me with the sick command grab.
Die, devil muscle horror. I'm burning! Gives new feature buffs his SPDs. A non-EX one can do 320 damage. Which is fun.
Not 420?
Yeah. I don't know, EX might be 420. I don't know, there's no meme threads on Reddit, so probably not.
I mean, that's your indicator, right?
But 320 is the damage of Shinku Hadoken. So yeah, that's a chunk.
Much better. That is actually a pretty good segment, I think.
You failed! Better luck next time! Survive until the song is over!
Run over spike pits.
Better luck next time.
That's how you succeed at this game.
Damn, that feels nice. Give a dude some tips, and like within an hour and a half, his time dropped by 2.5 minutes.
I mean, it doesn't count, Talik, if your tips are pick another speed game. It's kind of messed up that you would take credit for that. Saved a lot of time somehow. Actually, I think I know exactly how, and that's cutting out that magic that I was talking about. I went the wrong way here as well, so be pretty equal in time, I think. Okay, so yeah, it's not gonna let me pick it up until we go to the top of here. That is not what I told you to do, game. Sword is next. That I was gonna do this. Yeah, that's much better. Damn. God damn it. Up against the wall, that's cool. Come on, let me out. Like 20 seconds on this fight or something.
Can you actually wiggle out?
Doesn't look like it. Come on. I'd say that's a good place to do it. Because I need to wait for that to undo anyway. Maybe interacting would be good too. Like the black screen afterward. So 13 for Void Sword seems pretty good. At least it seems like it should be. Come on. Alright, buds. Since I couldn't get one of you even. Let's do this. Shitty part is like all of your relics are relegated to a single D-pad, which is bad because you'd have to menu to change them, as opposed to the original game where you just used the D-pad and swapped. So it is a bit annoying for speed tech, at least for Alucard. I don't know how good it is for little Gabo Belmont.
Oh, you mean compared to one?
Yeah. In one, you just had D-pad presses for each of your individual sub-weapons.
Isn't that a standard for like FPS and a whole bunch of...
On this one, well, in this one you have vampiric powers that they need to address as well. So like that's kind of a big deal. Yeah, so I stepped there, so I guess we'll go ahead and do that.
Do you only FPS I ever played on controller was black. It's actually pretty good.
Please don't soft lock again like you did the last time. Thank you.
Game senses when you mash too hard.
Well, like,
No,
there's a
no speed
two-phase. There's a two-phase mash QTE where you change button presses. And one time when I was playing this, I got past the first one, and then the second one just never showed up. So it just stuck there.
You know, were you mashing both buttons?
No. Just one and then the other. But the other one never even came up, like there was no prompt or anything.
Yeah. My thought was if you accidentally complete both of them during the first prompt, then it gets used.
My thought is that it's DLC, so it probably wasn't programmed that well.
Could be.
Choose for yourself, Internet, which one of us is right.
They definitely reused the swirl animations for the attacks. It doesn't make sense that a sword would do that.
Well, actually, Alucard's animations are entirely unique compared to Dracula's.
When he spins around with the sword.
Yeah. There is no move like that
the
for
little-
Dracula.
I mean, not the actual animation, but the little visual effect on the blue thing. Because it looks like the trail of a whip. That's what I'm getting.
Well, which one are you talking about? Are you talking the one where I throw it in a circle around, or the one where Alucard runs around in a circle? Because those are
The
two
one where
different
he
moves.
spins around. And there was another attack that created trails that didn't look like the trails a sword would leave. And the trails of a whip. Those are the ones that immediately I thought, did they reuse assets here?
Internet, did this DLC maybe reuse assets from the original game?
In an improper way.
Make sure to write, comment, subscribe. Okay, I really want these guys to all gather together here. That way I can hit them all with this shit.
Yeah, this yellow shit, like what the fuck is that?
Oh, that's a saber throw. Alright, so I don't think I need to refill my mana anywhere else. I think I got enough relics. I might have even had enough relics in that last section, but, you know, whatevers.
continue how to do visuals. Like, stuff looks pretty cool.
Yes and no.
For the most part.
When you're in the castle, it looks pretty good, but when you're in the city, most of the time it looks very bland. Like, so I guess you could put it this
I
way.
forgot
Whenever you're
about that.
outside, it looks great. Whenever you're inside, it's kind of hit or miss. In the town, it always looks bad when you're inside. In the castle, it sometimes looks pretty okay.
I forgot that too, but it's like a modern setting.
Damn, got the lower section there. Like, I do think there's some cool stuff that you do inside of this. Oh, shoot. So, probably didn't save any time from this. There's a double jump you can do to get on this ledge, but after doing that, I'm pretty sure now that my strategy's faster. If you do it correctly. Because you can actually bat from way further away to get on the chandelier. With this one, you'd have to run all the way up to it and then double launch. And hope that it succeeds. That was not great because this is already kind of a tight timing period, but I got caught up on that. Come on, you motherfucker. Yep. Well, so that's what can happen, is basically the game just decides that it wants you to not succeed in it. So it decides, hey, I'm gonna turn off the fucking trigger for where your bat should be able to go, and literally the only solution to the puzzle. So basically now I just lost 30 seconds. Because the game decided not to work. Clear line of sight on the thing, everything. She's like, nope, can't work.
There's no reason to fear. I'm burning!
It's really frustrating because there wasn't a lot left in this run. I guess we still have to fight the lieutenant, which can be a long fight. Just depending on what he decides to do. So we're gonna cut out another mana refill here. So like there is some drop luck with what I'm doing in this, but honestly it's extremely minimal. Where the fuck is the exit? There it is.
I was looking for a dragon, but all I see is a lizard.
Shit. Forgot to learn this ability. Not that one, this one. So that cost us maybe a little time. That's alright. Yeah, he's running away way too much. That's a problem.
You're not worth dirtying my blade with blood.
Does this make it go faster? Does not appear so.
I'll never be where your weapon strikes.
Why doesn't it fucking work at times? So stupid. It just cancels out. It's just like, no. You didn't want to do this, right? You didn't want to do this fucking move. That's how it's supposed to work.
I'll never be where your weapon strikes.
You know what? I might even buy that this thing's stronger.
I'll never be where your weapon strikes.
Yep, I don't buy that that's faster. We're gonna not succeed here, by the way. We just lost way too much time there. And we're not even gonna have magic here when we get done with this phase.
You're far from matching the power of the dragon.
Well, I guess I couldn't absorb that stuff, so that's cool.
Too easy.
Okay. Let's skip this. Oh, I can. Nice. Please. There we go. Alright, so sub 29. Shit show also. So it's probably like 27 or something. That feel when games keep giving gauntlets the most uncomfortable looking fingers on the planet?
Lord Zerbeck, we found him. You were right. He is here.
Yo, the tips of your fingers should be claws, right? That way it's impossible for you to feel anything that you're trying to pick up. No, they need to be claws because then you can't close your hands correctly when you're holding something. That's why it needs to be. Oh, okay.
Hey, that's why all the handles are so girthy. The anime swords.
Shit, I don't remember if I killed the recording. This is gonna be probably a big file if I didn't. don't know. I think when I start coping with some of the stupid intricacies of this game, it'll do a lot better. I was showing people how stupid the fastest form of movement in the game looks. Yes, kind of funny. Second fastest form of movement is in stealth sections only also, which is also pretty funny. Completely, like, breaks a lot of them as well.
That little mist cancel thing?
The miss cancel thing's the fastest, yeah. And then the second fastest is in stealth. Which I don't have, like, a stealth section I could quickly get to, really. Telic Zealot is now playing Knights of Honor.
Fucking Steam.
Time to cyberbully him.
I just want to get a good ending. Or whatever the fuck it's called.
Whatever the fuck it's called.
Technically, it's becoming the Emperor of Europe.
There never really was a great answer for me of the difference between a king and an emperor.
Well,
The closest
the
thing I
difference
could
is
say.
an empire's goal is to expand, I guess.
So would a kingdom's. That's why
Not
you go to
necessarily.
war. For resources
but-
and to increase your kingdom.
Yeah, sure, but like an empire is more
I figured the only difference between the two was that perhaps the empire or the emperor, like the reason why you have an emperor is because empire, but the empire would be inclusive of other countries without assimilating the country into your own.
It's still assimilates them though.
No, like
Like it's still
maybe
within the
this-
boundaries of the empire.
of the empire, but not the country itself.
I mean,
If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
but
Like
it's
when you
hard
have a
to
kingdom,
argue-
usually it takes it into the kingdom itself and it just becomes that. While as an empire, you might have
you can
a
still argue
country,
that they're
but the actual countries that you take over are still their own countries. They're just under the empire.
yeah, but you can still argue that it's like that. You can say that for any small subdivision of like a governed swath of land, because there are provinces, there's bigger sections. Because technically, like, let's take, I can give an example with Bulgaria. Technically, Macedonia has been, like, used to be a part of Bulgaria for a long ass time. That's why part of the Balkan Wars happened before the World War One. And then, like, a whole bunch of shit happened because they wanted to get it back, that, like, those locations, stuff like that. So that province was technically part of the country before, like the kingdom. But it's like now they don't give a fuck. Like it's I don't know. It's still debatable. I understand what you mean though.
Like that's the only thing that I could think of that makes any sense as to why there's a difference between the two. A kingdom is one nation, an empire is several countries under one rule. That's a much more succinct way to put it than I did. And then the idea being that the kingdom would be one nation, but it could absorb other nations into itself was what I was saying, which did happen. But it would still be a kingdom in that case, because it's still this singular nation rather than several countries under one rule.
And there's the Holy Roman Empire, which was neither holy, neither Roman, and neither an empire.
What do you mean? It's the most holy. Didn't you see how many people they killed? Also, holy doesn't necessarily mean Christian either. Although the connotation is there.